it's been quite some time since I used this channel, so the channel is very dead until now. We're going to fix this. And now it is a commentary channel, as I have mentioned in maybe. Alright, that's not important, though, because you already know this. So, let's get right into this week's video, because I have a schedule set up, yes. And this week, we will be discussing the future of the LEGO Star Wars partnership. So, let's hop right into that, like, immediately. So, before we get into speculation, we're going to delve into what we already do know. And at the moment, what we do know is, well, when I was going to make this video a week ago, it was going to be that we only knew of one summer set, but they decided to leak. But then another set was leaked, and then the entire wave was leaked. So let's get into that. So first off, we've got the leaked summer sets, which we know are coming. We've got the Bad Batch shuttle, which was revealed like a month ago by StarWars.com, and that was the only summer set we had seen until this week, when LEGO put the Vader Meditation Chamber on their site for pre-order with a release date, I believe, August 1st, alongside the rest of the wave. So yeah, that's up for pre-order, like, now. But, and then the Japanese LEGO shop accidentally posted a catalog that happened to consist a lot of things that aren't supposed to be seen yet. But they were, because, well, why not? I'm going to throw those up on screen now. We've got the Moff Gideon Cruiser, the Slave One, the Imperial Troop Transport, the, what are they called? The Mandalorian Fighter, and the Mandalore Throne Room and Vault. So that's what we're getting in August. And another thing that we do already know is that the Republic gunship, the UCS one that was from that fan vote last year, that is getting released midsummer, they said not too long ago in an interview. So that should be coming. And also, previous rumor lists have suggested that we'll be getting a $30 store-exclusive Mandalorian Armory from Mando Season 1, complete with an armor room minifigure, along with a $800 UCS AT-AT in the fall. I believe they said November. So that's the extent of the sets we know about for now. We also know that Battle Packs will be returning at some point in the future. We also have LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga coming out at some point this year. We don't know when this year. In fact, we're not even sure if it will be this year. But it's coming. Maybe. Probably. And there was also going to be that LEGO Battles mobile game, but they canceled that this week. So, that's great. But that's not important, because we're going to delve into speculation territory now. So, as such, looking into the near future, in 2022, we're inevitably going to get a wave in January, along with probably April and August. The January wave will most likely have more Bad Batch sets, along with something Book of Boba Fett related. Later in the year, I can imagine we might get more stuff based on Clone Wars, if LEGO actually listens to the fans and doesn't make another Luke's Landspeeder. And with the UCS gunship coming out, I realistically could see the May 4th UCS set being prequel related. Maybe an N1 fighter, or an Eta-2 interceptor, that'd be cool. And also, based on the cycle with the fall UCS sets, it seems to have been a rotation between UCS and Master Builder series every other year. And since, if the rumors turn out true, it's going to be another UCS set this year, which means it's going to be a Master Builder series set next year. And realistically, I think it'll end up being something based on Return of the Jedi, as we've already gotten one for A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. So I could see them doing either a Jabba's Palace, because that also ties into Book of Boba, or a Battle of Endor, which would probably be the more ideal set because that'd be cooler. It could have like the Endor bunker and the landing pad and a tiny Imperial shuttle. Stuff like that. That'd be cool. Yes, very cool. But, and we know that we're probably going to get battle packs again in the early 2022 waves. And I'm really hoping we get some sort of battle pack based on clones in the Siege of Mandalore. So a phase 2 shiny, 501st, 332nd, and a shock trooper would be ideal for such a thing. But this is not even speculation at this point, but just me guessing and hoping. Moving on to the next year, which would be 2023, that I imagine is going to be bigger. With it's, of course, the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, so we'll probably get Return of the Jedi stuff. I imagine there's going to be a January, April, June, and September-ish waves, probably. And I imagine the summer or June wave would end up having a new Millennium Falcon, both to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, with the first Falcon ever having an Episode 6 theme minifig selection, along with a, being 4 years after the previous version. That's usually that's a pretty long time between Falcons these days. I mean, we've got 3 in the last half decade, so not counting the UCS one. Now, I imagine it'll take design inspiration from the 2019 version, and then update on that, because the 2019 version was more simple in its design, because it devoted more pieces to the new paneling system. So I imagine it'll be kind of like a combination of the 2015 version and 2019 versions, with using the 2019 paneling technique with 2015 levels of detail. And I imagine that'll turn out looking really good. With they could have minifigures based on Return of the Jedi to commemorate the 40th anniversary. So like General Lando and Nien Nunb and General Kraken and such. And also there's inevitably going to be a wave based on Rogue Squadron in fall of 2023. And that wave's at least going to have an X-Wing, unless that logo is a ruse and it's not actually set in the original trilogy or sequel trilogy era. But realistically speaking, there's going to at least be an X-Wing and probably some TIE variant. But hey, we don't know anything about said movie, so yes. I also imagine in the summer of 2022 we'll get sets based on Obi-Wan Kenobi and Andor, as those are going to be coming out probably 2022. And then later down the line, stuff based on the later shows, Ahsoka, Rangers of the New Republic, Lando, Acolyte, whatever else there is. I don't even remember at this point. And there's also probably going to be more Bad Batch sets in 2022. And after that, I mean, technically, all things considered, this is assuming LEGO renews their partnership with Lucasfilm, because that contract's scheduled to expire next year. So, you know, they kind of need to renew that subscription. Not subscription, that is a contract. That is the term. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they need to do that. They need to renew that, so, you know, all of the speculation can actually come to fruition. Because if it doesn't, the next year will be the last year of LEGO Star Wars, which I highly doubt, because we all know how much Disney and LEGO both love their profit. And Star Wars is literally the most profitable LEGO theme of all time. Probably. I haven't checked my facts on this, but I imagine that's right. I'm not actually certain, though. And I imagine we might get another game of the LEGO Star Wars variety in the future. Maybe a Rogue Squadron game or something. Or a LEGO Mando game. Either of or would be cool. There's also inevitably going to be sets based on the 2025 and 2027 films, along with the Taika Waititi film, whenever that comes out. But honestly, I thought this video would be longer. It's not. which is fine, because I really don't want to talk anymore. So let's just end this now. Yeah, we're done. We're done with this. First video is a success out. And now we're going to go on a weekly schedule. Also, next week's going to have 2 videos, one of which covering Fortnite's Chapter 2 Season 7, and the other of which being a review of my newly obtained PlayStation 5 home entertainment. But other than that, yeah, that's all I've got to say. Adios. Farewell.
Arrivederci.